Hello, it's the Seahawks fan with another Go Battle League video. And today we have Lugia. Able to get the last couple XLs I needed for a 250 up my Lugia. My almost Shundo Lugia with 14 defense, which, I mean, it's not going to make much of a difference. It could definitely mean the difference between a win or loss with this team, but here we are. We got Duskmane and Crozma and Kyogre to pair up with it. And we are up against another Lugia. We're going to bring in our Lugia for their Ho-Oh. A matchup of these two Titans, these crazy flying legendaries. Do they shield the Barrel Blast? They do. I should have gone for the bait, and even then, would have been close to trying to get to another move. Just gonna see if I can use Necrozma. Probably should have shielded up the Lugia, but let's see. Does this thing have what it takes? Oh, they get the attack drop, and I mean, Tanky Lugia. Unless it's a Tyranitar, you really struggle to take out this tank, the Dragon Slayer Lugia. Sunsteel Strike gets survived because of attack drop. That and the attack boost from Lugia. Okay, not my Lugia, but their Lugia destroyed it. The battle. And, actually going to be changing to Zygarde because I just like Zygarde as a safe swap a lot better. Then Kyogre. Kyogre is good. And I just was like, let's do Zygarde. I have it. Gonna use it because I may want to show off Lugia. I also want to use his cheat code Zygarde. With Quick is almost enough for the remainder of the health to be taken out. Do we have the health needed? No, we cannot even bait a Outrage because we don't have Outrage. But Crunch, we get the defense drop, which is massive. 2 shield to 1. We do make a catch. Is that the Draco Mania? Ironhead. Get a couple of Shadow Claws. They actually get some energy, which, I mean, they did just use a lot of energy. Every ways to go, and the Dragonite shields up the Sky Attack. I have 2 shields. Gonna use shields at this point because Dragon Breath from the Dialga could be a problem, but also just got the energy for Air Blast before even a Ironhead is charged up, and they are gonna go down. The Dialga goes down. Now, whether you have a good Apex Lugia, maybe you got a nice Shadow one. Maybe you want to purify a Shadow one for the Hundo. Or if a 98, 96 maybe. Now, of course, or maybe you just already have a good non-Shadow one. Oh, we make a swap at the same time. And Shadow Tyranitar gets met with my best answer to it. Ooh, that could have been bad for me. That could have been bad. But yeah, I mean, Shadow Lugia definitely does benefit from the bulk. And, regular Lugia benefits from the bulk. Shadow, I mean, taking extra damage is still very tanky. And the extra damage is nice. But, we find an Origin Pulk. Yeah, okay, that's not bad. We can definitely clean up with our Lugia. But, I mean, maybe one day we get Apex Legendaries once again. Maybe return of Apex Lugia Ho-Oh. Who knows? And Lugia is not going to have much to do. Going to shield him just cuz. I mean, no shield was needed, but the win is in the bag, actually. Yeah, I mean, it probably was best to just shield up that Necrozma. But win's a win. Would have gone win either way. And I mean, if you do use, Zygarde is an insane safe swap and threatens many things. They actually let me land that Crunch, which is very handy. They did not know I had Lugia in the back. I feel like they would have definitely shielded it up. Probably not. But here we are. They're actually going to go for the full farm down. But of course, Shadow Pokemon are more pricey, more candy and Stardust. It's 360 XLs to 50 as opposed to the 296 from a non-Shadow. And if you do ever try and trade Apex Lugia or Ho-Oh, I would definitely recommend doing mirror trade. Either for, at least an Apex for an Apex. But of course, your choice. If you want to trade it for something else, then that's your choice. But they do get extra damage for their signature moves, Air Blast for Lugia and Sacred Fire. Yeah. Fortunately, both mine are bad, so not going to get asked the league investment, but stay tuned in the new season for I definitely want to try out the Apexes. I mean, it's so long since they were added, and they are bad attacks, so yeah, it's not the worst idea. I do no shield that War of Time, amazing. Unfortunately, I mean, Lugia is so tanky, but does get to attacks a bit slow. But the Dragon Tail is adding up. Now, you can also have some Spice of Future Sight. Do not recommend. It is a Psychic type move, and Lugia is Psychic type. Hydro Pump, I think, more reasonable. But Air Blast is just the best. It does cost an elite TM, which is important to know. So be wise if you do invest into it. And we got Landorus. Haha, get wrecked, Landorus. Get wrecked by the Zygarde. They do reach the next Sandsear Storm. They're saving themselves, but they're still going to be going down soon. They're going to go down, down, down. Their last shield is gone. Beautiful. And here, keeping track of the energy, they're not going to get to a move when they swap into Palkia, which is going to go down, down, down. And I still have a relatively healthy, I have enough on Zygarde to just take out the Landorus. Let's see, next opponent, Landorus, okay. I mean, the Landorus is definitely why you won Kyogre instead of Zygarde. Well, actually, no. Actually, maybe Kyogre instead of Lugia. If you hate Landorus. Oh, I get the Air Blast boost, but Zygarde is amazing into Landorus. And I got the attack boost, they got the defense boost, the defense drop. That's annoying. Am I going to keep alignment? Crunch does so much extra damage. I decided to just go for a Shadow Claw farm down. I get it. I do take some damage, but I have a move. 2 shields apiece in play still. Gonna go for the Dog Pulse to grab a shield. Am I gonna survive a move? I will. And I'm gonna go for the Sunsteel Strike. Do they respect the damage? Dang, nabbit, they did. And they got a nice farm down. Now, 2 shields to 0. Gain the debuffs onto me. This is bad, bad, bad. Honestly, Landorus is potentially more annoying than Zygarde complete. Landorus, I mean, Zygarde does win the mirror match. And it can even win with getting a shield from Landorus. But, yeah, I mean, Landorus is so annoying. But thankfully there's Kyogre, but also dragons just dominate. Although Kyogre is pretty nice into the Necrozmas. Crunch is not enough. We get the defense drop. Maybe that saved me. We get to another crunch to take out the Ho-Oh. Let's go. Zygarde putting in that work. Taking out the last two Pokemon. So tanky. Let's go. We have a Melmetal in the lead. Okay, I respect it. I respect running Melmetal. And a beautiful superpower catch. We find a Dragonite. Okay. Unless I want to shield up, which I kind of don't want to shield up. Because I have Lugia and I can just bring Lugia in. Ooh, I take a shield advantage. Nice. Now Lugia is going to comfortably take a couple Dragon Claws. I mean, Dragon Breath will help chip down me, but when I know there's a Melmetal, I don't mind taking the Dragon Claws compared to Rock Slides. Going to no shield the first one at least. I am in range of another. They do reach the next one in time. That's annoying. And actually, I should have just thrown the Air Blast to get a clean KO. But we both swap at the same time. This is going to be close. I respect running this is a full legendary team. It does it with the mythical, but it's the easiest mythical to get XLs for. One of the easiest Pokemon to build to 50. Actually, probably is the easiest to build to 50. But Sunsteel Strike Kabooms! Hey, Gyarados. Shadow Gyarados. Superpower's not enough, and Shadow Claw takes out the Melmetal, the Tin Can. And we have a Waterfall Primarina. Don't miss the Community Day for Primarina. It is so crucial. It is incredible in Master League. Much better than Master Premier, but it can hold its own against many of the Master League's best. Waterfall definitely can be interesting. But it is good. Oh, Sunsteel Strike Kabooms! Almost one-shots the Landorus, and I should have stayed in because I probably could have Shadow Clawed down. But here we are. They bring in Lugia. They don't have a Charmer. And I get the defense drop. Let's go. That's actually huge. Absolute massive. Sky Attack lands because I expected the bait. I did not respect the nuke. Ooh, they make a nice catch onto Primarina. That's still fine. That's still fine. We can bring in Duskmane. We're going to actually shield up because Shadow Claw is going to add up. We get the farm down barely. We're just going to throw Sunsteel Strike. We only get to one move with the Dragon Tail damage after. And we have our own Lugia, which, haha, take that. They have no move that can one-shot me. Even if they got an attack boost. They lost. My Lugia is better. Haha, take that. Get wrecked. We got a Origin Poké in the lead. Okay. Okay, not too bad. Not too shabby. Actually, one of the lesser Origin Pokés I tend to see. But here we are. Dark Pulse able to grab a shield off them. Gonna make a Aqua Tail catch. Perfectly timed. And they're going to stay in. They're going to be able to throw Spatial Rend. They're probably going to leave because they cannot reach another Spatial Rend. Yep. But they bring in a beautiful target for these crunches. Massive damage. One more Dragon Tail before the next because, well, we're just going to get to the next charge attack first. And they have to full Moongeist Beam. Full send the Moongeist Beam. Dark Pulse was not enough, and I can Shadow Claw. Have a full move. We have Solgaleo. Good thing I threw Dark Pulse. Just going to bring in my Lugia. And if they do make a catch, they can definitely be very annoying. I mean, Dragon Tail is chipping away. And I did wait. I let them throw a free move just because I knew. Honestly, a catch may have been the win condition from that point on. If I lagged out, they could have definitely won. But Lugia, too tanky. Too feared. And this I think, yeah, this battle annoyed me. So you can see the CPs on our Duskmane and Crozmas. I should have won Charge Attack priority all the time. Now, I have the better IV. I should win Charge Attack priority. Now, if they have 15 attack, maybe they have a chance, but I then end up just making a Dog Pulse catch on the third move. 2 shields gone from both sides. But I was annoyed. I definitely should have won both. And I think I've had this before in a video with Shadow Mewtwo. But mine is definitely better. Now my Mewtwo is not Hundo. I unfortunately should have just taken damage with Zygarde onto Kyogre. I did take a Surf. I can take a Dog Pulse. Just a little dodgy. What is the third Pokemon? It is a Dragonite, which Aeroblast is gonna go kaboom! And we have a Dog Pulse for some nice chip. Honestly, may have been able to stay in and win for Dragon Tail, but yeah, Shiny Lugia. Super Flex 2018, just an absolute treasure. The first Shiny 98 Legendary. First to 5 I have, which is incredible. No Shundo Legendary I've caught myself. I've gotten from Raid, but hope you enjoyed the battle. Stay tuned in the Master League grind. Stay tuned to see what else I can, what other Pokemon I have, how high up I can get for the rest of the season. Maybe Legend, maybe Expert. Maybe you've seen this video and I reach Expert, and if so, woohoo! But maybe not. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.